will speed it up here. Okay. 30 seconds. I could have sped it up a little faster, but it's all good. They could have gotten rid of the ticking. I hate the sound of ticking. Jeez. Dana! Man, I remember my dad and I would watch movies, and when it would do this, we would do that. We would wait for it. Dana! I am such a loser. But in a good way. Oh. It didn't look like he even hit it. It just looked like he rested his finger on it. Why don't I know any of those games being shown?
Welcome to the Handy Games Archive. My name is Handy9000, and I was created to guide you through the Handy Games Showcase of 2024. There are new entries for our highly rated early access game, Oddsparks, and Automation Adventure. Commencing data export.
They should have at least put her on the screen. Yeah. Oddsparks. That's this month? Oh, it's an update. Okay, that makes sense. I guess it's already been out.
Would you like to proceed?
Yep.
Our next entry is error. Performing system diagnostic. Demon presences identified. Countermeasures initiated. Agents have been alerted.
Heavens! Can that over-engineered trash can shut up for a second?
Lethal honor.
It all started with that blonde shithead.
It's Diablo. That's the vibe I got when that guy was like fighting him.
Killing humans used to be fun. But there were so many, they just didn't stop coming. Over and over I killed them.
Yeah, it reminds me of Butcher in D3.
They made me bleed.
The situation, like the layout.
On everyone. One guy even had the audacity to use a chain hook against me. That is my thing, for fuck's sake. But at some point it just got ridiculous. No idea where they found that stuff, but they started throwing black holes at me. Motherfucking black holes. And now, you wanna try me too?
Man, I know this is gonna be, I'll pause it. I know this will be kind of humorous coming from me, but this guy is cursing a lot. Just saying. Now, I know I'm kind of the queen when it comes to that, but yeah, this is a video game, you know? Like...
Ripping you apart like the rest of them. You will make a fine sacrifice. Prepare to die.
Resource management is requested. Entry on human rituals for food gathering discovered.
Way of the Hunter, a mobile game. I would not want to play that on mobile. Like a shooter game on mobile? Like, ugh.
Way of the Hunter will be available soon for your mobile device. Alarm. Breach detected. Vermin infestation identified. Hey, that tickles. No, don't nibble on that cable.
Matt the Rat, the agile escape artist.
Nat, the house mouse.
I have something to show you.
A rat's quest.
Look at that.
Is it wrong that
beautiful.
this is the first one I'm
wonder what's out
interested in?
Now's the time to be a scavenger. No crowd to show off to.
Right, squad.
Uh-oh.
Yes, scavenger lead.
Good. There's the energy.
I'm gonna say this once, just once. A rat's quest. The way back home.
Kind of gives Lady and the Tramp vibes. Oh, I love Lady and the Tramp. I keep hoping that...
9000, start the world premiere.
I keep hoping that Lady and the Tramp will be the next update in Disney Dreamlight. Yeah, my fingers are crossed.
Handy 9000, start the world premiere. Handy 9000.
Funny enough, when I was a kid, I was like, I want a boyfriend like that with Lady and the Tramp because they're like little smoochy spaghetti thing. So, yeah. So those were my expectations from day one of a boyfriend. Spaghetti dinner and a kiss.
Do you read me?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that.
No. Handy 9000. Approve content.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Approve it.
Request denied.
Do it!
Just beat her up.
No,
She's
no,
just an AI.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, get rid of her. Be gone, bitch.
World premiere.
It's the way you should have done it the whole time, buddy. I random drove her boyfriend. Well, you know, I didn't think about that part when I was a kid, you know. I only looked at the romantic side. Which I guess is probably no different than what women do nowadays, right? Blind to one side and see the good. What? Why in the middle? That makes no sense. We are totally skipping it. I'm not waiting a minute. There we go. Mickey! What are you doing in a Warfield? A bunch of games all together. I've been meaning... Oh, I did play Snow Day. I'm gonna totally admit that I kind of want to play that SpongeBob. It looks cute.
They're coming! Time to poke it.
Look! It's Sandy!
He's in my head, Juan.
I can fix it.
You know, since they're showing Snow Day, I just thought I would make a mention that everyone hated on that game, and then I made a video on it, and I was like super positive, and I was recommending it. And I still love that game. I thought it was great, but I think people were pissed that someone else was doing it. And yeah. But yeah, you look at other videos other than mine, and there's like a lot of hate on that game. Yeah. Also, the new WoW Lore drop video gave me about 50% more hype now. That's next in the list. I haven't watched it yet. I was waiting for stream. So it's right after this game show. Yeah.
Let the real festivity begin.
Don't let the calm exterior fool you. Under the surface, this place is so twisted, no hero could ever save it.
Oh, I would have... We'd already be dead.
Luckily, Goldman is no hero.
It kind of... It's weird that it would remind me of this, but it kind of reminds me of Sonic in a way, except you're not speeding through it. And you're not Sonic. So, like, everything that you're not.
Dr. Gilbert says the people we have feelings for can never really leave us. Is that true?
It sure is.
Is hate a feeling?
It sure is.
Yes, side thought. You were talking about WoW. I actually... I installed a fucking this my phone faceplate. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I installed a countdown for the War Within. 15 days, guys. 15 days. Although, do I have it set for early access? I probably would have. Is it early access or the real? Yeah, I have it set for early access. Yeah. Ah, you ruined a perfectly good croissant. Just saying. Okay, my net took a crap storming out, so that's probably messing with it. Oh, are you on the phone now? Space for sale. And I'm just gonna say, speaking of phones, I am not much of a phone person, but the past couple of days I've been actually leaving the house. So I've been peeking on my YouTube from outside. Yeah, keep an eye on things, and it looks better on a phone. I don't know what it is, but like I can see every little last detail I need to see. You know, as far as like my analytics and stuff, I see them on the PC too, but they're not as accurate. On the phone, it's like down to a T. Yeah, it's crazy how much better it is on the phone. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch from the phone, but like as far as like looking at statistics and stuff, yeah, seems, yeah. But then who knows, maybe watching on the phone's good too, I don't know. I like my big screen, but I just thought I'd make mention of that, you know, that especially if you're a creator, if you do videos, it's... Disney! treasure box looks amazing. Steamboat, brave little tail. Whoa, whoa, hold up. That is Epic Mickey. Oh, fuck, hell yeah. Okay, on Steam, I have Epic Mickey too, and I was always bummed out that they didn't have Epic Mickey. It's amazing that they even have Mickey games on Steam, to be fair. But I was always bummed that they didn't have the first one. So for years, I've had this Epic Mickey 2 that I refuse to fucking play because I haven't played the first one. And I could only get the first one on, I can't remember which Nintendo system, but one of the older ones, and not the Switch. And I just, like, I like to stream everything, so I don't want to get it on an old system and then have to hook it up to whatever wires I need to, like, to stream it, right? So I kept hoping they would put it on Steam, and now not only will we get it on Steam, but it's a remodeled version, so fuck yeah. I will be streaming that. And then we'll be streaming Epic Mickey too. I love that because they could have easily done an Epic Mickey 3 and I still would have been screwed out of the first one, right? I love that they just magically decided to redo the first one and put it on Steam. Yeah, very nice. September? Nice, nice. Man, probably gonna be $80 though.
They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they?
Oh, is this gonna be a mechanic type?
I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
Something about me is I always wanted to be a mechanic, but I never went and did it. So I play a lot of mechanic type games because of that, because it's like the career path that I wanted to do, but then I didn't want to do, you know? It's like, have you ever had that where you want to be something, but you don't want to like go through the training to be it? Yeah, that was my deal.
Come on, move it.
Oh, is it not? It's just another car. No, it could be.
Maybe I overreacted a bit too much. But we'll get you sorted out.
Come on, move it. Get the f out of my way. God damn it, now what?
They could make it both.
Right.
Make it
With the wrong guy,
a car
buddy.
racing and mechanic type game, just saying.
Next time, I promise not to lose my temper.
Come on, move it. God damn amateur. Out of the way. Stop driving like my grandma. She's 6 feet under.
He seems pretty calm to me.
You take that piece and throw it up.
I've never even heard of the first one, Wreckfest.
Oh, feels like something came up through the seat. Oh.
very Diablo-y. More so Diablo 4. Yeah. It definitely looks like a clone of it. That mob looks badass. Oh, Titan Quest 2. To be fair, I think when I saw the first Titan Quest, that was before Diablo 4, so I never compared it to Diablo because before D4, Diablo was cartoony, you know, so like there was a different vibe, you know, except for, you know, D1 and D2, I guess, were kind of like D4 vibes, but D3 definitely was cartoony, and I think that was around the time I saw Titan Quest, the first one, so...
Enough! Send him in!
Alchemia.
Welcome to the Valley of Mines, an immense penal colony. For the war against the Orcs, the only undefeated enemies of the Kingdom of Myrtana, the king needed ore to supply his armies. So every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out his best magicians to create a magical barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed the creation of the barrier, trapping everyone inside. The convicts revolted and took control of the colony. They divided into 3 camps. The old camp is satisfied with the current situation. As long as they deliver the ore, the king supplies them with everything they need. The new camp, however, thinks they can use the ore to blow up the barrier. And then there is the sect from the swamp. They believe that a mysterious new deity will free them from their prison. Thus begins your journey in the open world of the Valley of Mines. Creating Gothic Remake, we focus on the 4 pillars that we consider the core of the series. Simulation of a living world, exploration, story, and combat. Like the original 2001 title, Gothic Remake is set on creating an immersive and realistic world. Enjoy a complex life simulation on a scale hardly ever seen before in a video game.
I vaguely recall a game called Gothic,
the inhabitants
but
of the colony
I don't think I
carry
played
out a
it.
variety of activities, while nature, rich in all its diversity, lives out its own rhythm. All this gives the impression
Because it's Gothic
that
with
this
a
world
K,
can
right?
exist without the player.
If it's Gothic with a K,
Explore the colony on your
I
own and
heard
enjoy
about
the
it before.
unprecedented freedom this open world offers. In true RPG fashion, you decide when and where you go next. Meet numerous interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests. How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices. No matter when, in what order, or if you do anything at all, the game will always respond appropriately to your decisions. Experience a complex and demanding combat system with satisfying character progression. Overcome your opponents using a variety of melee weapons. Eliminate them from a distance, or learn the arcana of magic. Remember remember that each type of weapon behaves differently. Its effectiveness depends on training. We're aware that when creating a remake of a beloved title, it is hard to live up to the expectations of its long-term fans.
Well, as long as you
However,
don't change
we feel there is
anything.
room to develop the experience further.
It's
by
like
telling
they're always like that, right? I've never played this one, but I can relate because of WoW. And us old-time fans, we are not hard to please. All you gotta do is make a game that is based off your best era. In this case, they only had one game, right? So they're doing Gothic Remake, right? And just don't change anything and give it a facelift. That's literally what you do. The only reason these other games get complaints like that is because they always change something. Yeah.
New stories from the colony and expanding on those that die-hard fans have known for more than 2 decades. We are also focusing our attention on enhancing many aspects of gameplay, such as diverse NPC routines and reactions, more complex crafting, and more rewarding character progression. Despite the passage of time, Gothic remains in the hearts and minds of many players. With the possibilities of Unreal Engine 5 and a variety of modern features, Gothic Remake will soon rekindle that love. Whether you've been a loyal fan for years or are just looking for a true RPG experience, welcome back to the colony.
No, it's Gothic with a C. But the way it is, I still... Okay, maybe it just didn't have a K before, because I remember it looking like that. You know, the lettering and... Yeah. I'm gonna write that one down. I want to play that one. I didn't know that there was a big fan base for that one. I've never heard anyone talk about Gothic. Never. For me, when it comes to games like this, mine, and I still play it to this day, even although, well, I guess it kind of got a facelift, sorta. But Gauntlet has been my favorite, even over Diablo, for forever. I used to play it in the arcades. Yeah. I have many, many copies of that game all over the place. Bunny. Ugh, hunting season, isn't it? Run, guys, you're gonna get shot. Especially you, kitty. Run! Would it say my wheel's over what? Man, could you just tell us if the guy kills animals or protects them? I just need to know. That's very witchery. That is a game I will not play. Bad man. Bad man. I like to protect my animals. You know the funny part of it, Druck, is that pretty much all my male friends hunt. Yeah. And I've always hated it. Yeah, I've always hated that they go and hunt. Thank God my dad was not a hunter. Or else, yeah, he was a fisher. He liked to go fishing. Which I guess is hunting fish, but you know, they're fish and carrots.
They're coming.
But I will say that game had very good graphics. Everything looked very real. That hunting game. Targier. Oh, that's the studio. Is that the showcase? Well, we're doing Gothic, Epic Mickey, and... No, that was it. Is that the... No, there must be more. Speaking of, we gotta do some Disney this week. I have, like, less than a week left on my star path. That's cool. Be prepared to ride again. What was that for? Was that Darksiders? I have all those games. They didn't say, though. Okay, I guess we're done. How long? Yeah, they're gonna take a minute, so let's just skip to the next one, which should be the WoW. The WoW one.